Okay.
So we're doing Kioma Gelatin or Gelato?
Wait, what's up?
Gelato? We're doing Kioma Gelato?
Yeah. Um, I'm very excited to see how this set goes because Xkyoma, known to be like a more patient player, and the Gelato playing like one of the more patient characters. Um, so I'm excited to see what happens here. I do wonder, since Kyoma's not really known for pushing like a super hard advantage with this Cloud, I wonder if he'll try that here, just because Zelda does have kind of a bad disadvantage. But we'll see. I also wonder how Kyoma will be able to pressure Zelda's shield, because she does have that up B out of shield, which is really strong against a character like Cloud. And he just got limit off of hitting the Phantom. I didn't know you could do that.
I feel like Cloud though in general can put a lot more pressure on her from the mid range. Like his pressure range is a lot higher than hers, so a lot of the times in the WAG set we were seeing Gelato get in, and then whenever that happened, it'd be like Gelato would go crazy. But I feel like a character with higher mobility and a lot safer, bigger moves,
Yeah.
like Cloud, it's going to be a lot harder. That was an amazing side B.
No, yeah, that was really solid. I definitely do think that Cloud is a worse matchup for Zelda than Samus would be. But oh my goodness. Both players just going crazy and taking stocks super fast.
So very...
Yeah, I'm not too sure who wins here actually. Because normally, like in past sets, I've been like, I'm pretty sure this player wins, right? And I've been right, I've been wrong. But I think these players are both kind of equally matched, and their playstyles are kind of similar, where it's like they're more passive, but also like they can go in when they need to, you know?
Jelato is so strong in the sledge. Like I feel like they haven't. Maybe they're just weird, but they haven't like broken the ledge.
Yeah, I agree.
They're at least giving like one rep, like an extra rep of being at the ledge. Very nice.
Yeah, no, that down tilt too, just doing so well for Zelda. But Gelato's also not even like using Phantom to ledge trap every time. I think it's really clear they're really comfortable like playing around the Phantom, but then also like if they don't have Phantom, they're okay with that too. They don't have to have it to get value.
Jelato seemed very, very solid. Playing Zelda
oh my goodness.
As a more fundamental character.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's really important too.
They'll use the traps when they need to, and they want to, but when they can't, they're very
okay
willing.
with it.
Yeah, they're very willing to scrap the player like a normal character, even though she doesn't honestly have the best tools.
Yeah.
And there's another ledge trap read.
Oh my goodness, the Phantom pushing Cloud away. I've never seen something like that in a situation like that.
That was a scary spot for sure.
Yeah, just Jelato using the Phantom as well, just defensively here, just making him stand in front of her.
And I feel like Kyoma a lot is jumping on Jelato when the Phantom is there, and that's honestly the play. Like I feel
think
like
if Phantom's there, you just kind of should back off. I feel like Gelato's been covering that so well as well. I'm just not really sure who wins here.
Yeah, see, like, there's another air dodge, like, there was a lot of that. Oh?
As I said earlier, like how these characters up Bs react out of shield. Jelato going really low there. Gonna get 2 frames? Oh my goodness. Opting just had hit Kyoma. That was insane shield pressure. If Kyoma had tried to punish the up air, he would have just gotten exploded.
That was so scary, actually, for sure. Very good patience from Kyoma to back off like that.
But now Kyoma has the limit.
It's a very scary spot.
Oh, I really thought that was gonna get behind Gelato's shield. Not gonna see it this time.
Oh, it's so tight.
Yeah. This is a very close game. I'm like scared.
Oh! And we saw it with the float
Yeah.
set too. Kyoma just nerves us here. He's not scared.
No, not at all. That's what happened in my set versus him this weekend at the local. Just Cloud so consistently keeping me out. And he was around like 55, I was at like 150. I said to go for the silly little flare blitz. And I lost my set to Kyoma.
You deserve to lose that set to Kyoma.
No, definitely, but just him playing so patiently, because like, if I'm in that situation, right, I would be looking to end the game so fast. Like, okay, I'm scared about being hit by anything else, I just want to go all offense, and just kill Charizard while he's at a high percent. And just like, Kyoma just played so patiently and dodged everything I threw out, and he won. Which is what we're seeing him do here. Just those last stock, last sit situations he's really, really good at.
Yeah, I agree. That was honestly a very, very strong game. I feel like this could be a game 5 with just that game. That's probably the closest game we've seen all day.
I think so too, yeah.
And I think a lot of players and the players were showing off a lot of different subs, and they weren't very predictable at all with what they were doing. And I feel like if we keep seeing stuff like that, then yeah, the set honestly could. Like I can't imagine one has been crazy.
No, I don't think so either. I do think they both made adaptations of where the other person likes to swing, so they are able to play a little bit more defensively, as we saw with that last stock, last hit situation. But at the same time, I don't really think that Gelato's slowing down here. We're just seeing him push. Not showing that he's very scared of Cloud. After like losing a game like that, normally like to think how can I play more defensively, but we're seeing Gelato just use all of his offense this year. It's working for him too.
I feel like he has a better understanding how Kyoma's trying to play around the fence. So like Kyoma's doing a lot of jump-ins and then either an aggressive option or mid-range retreat, and then Gelato's
oh my goodness, just not able to
doing a very good job to.
Yeah, I think we're also seeing just Gelato able to capitalize on his advantage more than XKyouma is, which I think is really important in a matchup like this. It's looking kind of scary here for Gelato. Cloud's halfway to limit, which is really strong. Gonna be able to barely live that dash attack, but he can't take another. Using the Phantom off stage just to get kind of a free recovery. We're gonna get hit away with the back air. XKyouma definitely doing a much better job this game than last with ledge trapping.
Pretty rough. First stock Gelato, 60%, and then XKyouma brought it back to even. Instant lane is now in the lead. Like, I feel like he just honestly isn't nervous. I feel like having nerves like that is gonna be a deal breaker. Make it or break it thing, especially against a character like Zelda, who kind of relies on being scared of like.
Yeah, I feel like definitely whenever you're like playing scared versus Zelda and you're trying to like move around her, that's when she gets like the most, right? But XKyouma here just not playing scared anymore. He's in really good this stock, definitely showing more advantage state, and just better neutral here.
I think that's what we were saying in the first game a lot, and was XKyouma was playing very scared. And now it's like it seems like XKyouma just has a very strong game plan, and it's like, okay, I know I can do this and be okay.
Yeah. I also feel like in the first game we just saw XKyouma allowing Phantom to get used a lot more, but now he's like applying a lot more pressure. And I called it like advantage state earlier, but I feel like he's just opting to just hit Zelda more, not just like move around her as much. Where like whenever he fights B, I notice he uses like a lot of movement, he doesn't really go for as many hits. But here he's just kind of like pressing his buttons as much as he can, just to make it to where Zelda can't get that Phantom out, which was leading to her success so much in game 1.
It's not out of the realm of possibility, but if XKyouma's playing how he is, and even if he does lose this stock, if he doesn't get nervous from it, I think this is looking very good for XKyouma.
Yeah, I will say he has used the side B twice to stall himself off stage now. I wonder if we see Jelato react to that, because Jelato has been reacting to like other like oh they jumped or like oh they air dodged to be able to get the Inspire. But I wonder if we see him react to the side Bs, because that is a more unique movement option. XKyouma holding on here to the limit. I was gonna say, yeah, that was good. Gelato's shield wasn't large enough to take a, what's it called? Finishing, no, not finishing touch. Cross slash, limit slash, yeah. That's very scary for Zelda as well. Where if you can't take the, or just any character, if your shield's not big enough to shield the limit move, you just kind of get melted.
Yeah. I think that's what I was kind of, like, that sequence is a very good example of what I was talking about at the beginning of the set, with, like, Cloud has a lot better options at the mid-range to keep you in the corner than Samus does.
I agree.
And, especially, like, against a character like Zelda. XKyouma just looked very strong there, and is now up 2-0. Honestly, I could see Jelato adapting. I don't think the set is over, by any means.
Yeah, I could definitely see Jelato adapting. I don't think that... Well, I think with the 2-0 lead, I think that XKyouma's a lot more comfortable. Does that make sense? And now Jelato has to play more scared. And I think I would say the same thing if the games went the other way, because I could have seen them going the other way. So while I think that this set is, like, close, I don't think that Jelato wins it, just because XKyouma is more comfortable.
feel like against Zelda and low tiers in general, it's like you kind of want to have the lead because I feel like they're a very I don't want to say gimmicky, but they're a more just like strange character, and if you're more confident with your setups, you're a lot stronger. But we do see a swap to the Daisy, which matchup-wise is a very good pick, I think, comparatively.
Yeah, I agree. I actually feel like Peach and Daisy do kind of bad in this matchup. Maybe a losing matchup. But we're seeing him start off here with this huge combo. Maybe let's just let him scrap more a little bit. And maybe that's what he's looking for, just because XKyouma won last game from just like being so aggressive.
Really
and maybe
Gelato's
like, just looking to match that.
It really felt like XKyouma had a sort of very strong understanding of the setups and stuff that Gelato was going for with the Zelda, and I feel like just getting rid of that middleman and having this very strong, like, neutral and up close game that Gelato had with the Zelda, along with the stage moves of Daisy, it's definitely not a bad choice. Like, it's a lot harder to trap this character, comparatively, like in the corner, because strong options like float.
I think, well, we're seeing this switch worked out really well, but I do think I would have liked to see what adaptations he could have made to Zelda. I'm curious. I wonder, though, if Gelato just runs away with this game, do we see XKyouma swap?
I think it's possible, but not.
Maybe. Really nice late beam there, able to catch the float.
And that was a complete 180.
Yeah. No, I'm really shocked by that. To be honest, I really thought this was really like one-sided in Gelato's favor. But XKyouma was just able to like put on the gas there and take the stock super early.
I feel like it might be the characters he's fighting, and it might be fun, but I feel like the thing we've seen from XKyouma a lot is he has struggled in the disadvantage, and he'll take a lot of damage and it'll look really bad. But then he resets the situation, and then he comes back with strong neutral again and again and again. And then he nickel and dimes it back until he's in the lead somehow, and you're like, how did this happen?
Yeah.
The game started off reserved.
Well, also thinking like each of Cloud's moves to around like 15%, you know? So it's like, with XKyouma's really good neutral, let's say he wins neutral 3 times in a row, but he never does really like push any further than that. He's gotten 45%, you know? And he's doing it all kind of risk-free just because the Cloud has those huge moves. They're all pretty fast and pretty strong. So
honestly, he's playing it like where he's kind of just keeping her.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to play against Daisy. Just say like,
I know you have this crazy damage and potential, but here I throwing this down. What do you do about it? You're in the
yeah, I agree. I think it's just kind of like Cloud's damage output in neutral is just kind of able to like beat Daisy's damage output in her combos that we're seeing here. But XKyouma having no limit here, not gonna be able to make it back. Again, another big turnaround for this game. Oh, your mic's like cutting out a little bit. I didn't hear a lot of that.
Gelato's like, even in a bad matchup like this, they're keeping it even, and they're doing very solid.
No, yeah, I feel like in a matchup like this, I would want to play with more turnips, just in neutral, just because I think that's such a strong tool.
The games are very different, of course, but I'm a Peach main in Melee, and against Mark, who plays very similar to how Game was playing in the matchup, where you just zone Daisy out with the sword and exploit her lack of range. The general idea in the matchup there is I'm gonna invade your space with the turnip. Like, I throw the turnip, it gets you to move. Like, you kind of use it how Gelato was using turnip in the Phantom in the first season, and on the Zelda, where it's like, okay, I'm forcing you to move with this, then I'm gonna punish that movement, and if it hits, I'm still gonna.
Yeah. So it looks like Daisy's gonna die off that down throw. I don't think I've seen that in a good minute. But XKyouma here with limit, it's almost up. Yeah, there it goes. My bad. I did the little commentator's curse. I do wonder if XKyouma can bring this back. I think that he can, just based on how he's playing right now. But I feel like it only takes really one good Daisy combo, and Gelato can just take this set.
Yeah, it's like one good read with a fair at the ledge or off stage, and it's just GG.
Yeah.
But then, xKyouma plays so safe in scenarios. Like, he's shielding a lot, he's playing very safe. You can't really kill me with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm not letting you get me in these situations.
I was scared for him there.
Spot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Able to come back, and now he has a limit. I think he can just take the game here if he really
and it's like
wants
even.
to.
Like,
yeah.
This game started out with a 0 to 80 deficit, and it's even again.
It's gone back and forth so much. Not gonna be able to find that. If I was xKyouma, I think I would have like used my movement to threaten that, but then not actually like pulled it.
But I get the idea though, especially in that spot, you're nervous, you're up 2-0, you want it to be over.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot, where it's just like, I need to close this out, because if I don't know what happens. Oh man, gonna have a trade there? Neither player gonna die. That was kinda crazy.
That was scary, sudden death almost.
Place your bets right now, who do you think's gonna win? Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's... Obviously, because they're down 2-0, that's big, but I feel like even if they weren't, that's such a good mentality shift for Gelato, who almost threw that game. Well, not threw, but almost lost that game despite having a big comeback, or a big lead at the beginning of it, like at the beginning of that song. Winning that game, I feel like, is very big, and it also might put a crack in him. He was very confident, and he was definitely like getting those things off, and then losing after playing like that, especially when you were that close, it hurts.
Yeah, it definitely does. I do wonder if we can see Jelato turn this set around. I feel like xKyouma made a lot of really good adjustments on that very last stock. So I wonder if we see those carry over into this game. But to be honest, I'm not too sure. Who do you think does take this game, though, if you had to guess? Because we saw Jelato play so solidly, but then at the end we kind of saw xKyouma kind of walk it back. So...
It still could go either way. I think it just really depends on how this game affected xKyouma. And I feel like if we start off with a big Daisy string, it could hurt even and then...
Yeah, I kind of feel like forcing xKyouma to walk back the game is a really good game plan. Just like, I know that I can combo you so effectively at these low percents, and then I'm just gonna like nickel and dime you up to like the kill percent, and then just like fish for my kill move.
Especially with Daisy, fishing for those nairs and bears, it's so safe. It's so non-committal. Similar to Cloud with the back air, like...
Yeah. I think the word you're looking for is not safe or non-committal, it's unfair.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, it's so strong.
Yeah, I feel like... I had a thought I lost.
Uh-oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
No, but xKyouma's doing a really good job here, just like spacing at this ledge. I think we're seeing better ledge, like pressure, than he had against the Zelda.
I agree.
I wonder if that does come with like Daisy's just like easier to like hold down at ledge. Like she does have better movement, but like her moves are a lot less threatening if she's coming off the ledge.
That coverage though was very, very strong with that F smash.
Yeah, I agree. xKyouma opting to not pick up the turnip. But Neutron in chat did just now point out that like Jelato hasn't really been hit by dash attack at ledge as much. But also I've noticed like xKyouma's been opting more for like the back airs and things like that, which is a little bit more consistent, but don't really net you as much reward.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god.
Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to happen.
No, we did see Jelato side being to the left almost every time.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because without limit, xKyouma wasn't really going out there, and I understand wanting to get to the ledge as fast as possible.
Especially against a character like Cloud, where it's like, I don't want them to get in position for that ledge trapping. So I was trying to get back.
xKyouma obviously noticed, like, that's absolutely an intentional coverage of the side B. Even if it did look a little cringe. And this is spiraling. It's just, it's so similar to the float set in my mind.
Yeah, where just like, xKyouma's playing perfect neutral and nothing you can really do about that. Also that up air to up B there, I feel like that's so powerful. Just because if you do shield the up air and you try to punish it, you just have the up B immediately catch you. But as we saw, the up air didn't catch. And that's going to be the game. xKyouma playing perfectly there that last stock.
That was a very, very smooth set. I think xKyouma's very, very poised to win the tournament, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. I hope not. I don't have to give him the champion role. But No, I kid. He was playing out of his mind today. But we're gonna be moving on to the next set.